in the village of Lat An, and we have many of the families here to receive their water filters. It's always a wonderful experience when we come to a new village that we haven't been to. This village is about 250, it has a population of 250 people and about 55 families. We came here by boat. It's the only way to get here, except there is a small pathway by motorbike. So these are some of our volunteers, and a very small group this year. We would have loved to have our visitors from the Vancouver area come and join us, but because of the coronavirus scare, we understand that they would prefer to stay home, and that's absolutely reasonable. So at any rate, I did want to introduce to you, Boonsam is a student of ours from secondary school. He's in his last year. He wanted to join us for this. We have Kirsten, and Kirsten is a wonderful donor. She's been coming for a few years now to Laos, and she's donated 20 water filters herself. And Kale, this is Sipan's wife, who's also come to assist. So I wanted to just take a little bit of a tour around, so that this is actually the meeting house, the general center where all the families meet when they have family meetings, and then we have the villagers all around. Now at this time of year, sorry with the post in the way, but at this time of year we have a number of the families have gone to look for work in Thailand during the dry season, because there's really not much to do. This is also a year that has been very challenging for them. They're now struggling with hoof and mouth disease in some of the villages, so that's killing the livestock. The rivers are at the lowest ever because there hasn't been a drop of rain since I got here in November. So at any rate, with clean water, we're looking forward to changing their lives forever. At this point, I'd like to sincerely thank the Rotary Clubs of Burnaby, Rotary Clubs of Ladner, and there's a whole lot of donors from the whole Vancouver area. This entire village, in fact the next two villages, are totally supported by these Rotary Clubs and donors. Thank you very much.
Hello, welcome to the village of Thong Loom, where we are on the upper dam, the new dam that's just being finished, and we have the chief of the village here on our left, and on the right we have one of the good supporters of the village. The whole village came together to build this dam and the whole pipeline. You can see the basic structure. The stream is coming from up above. The water will be coming through. Once the holding tank down below, the concrete is cured, they will start flowing the water through the dam. The water will come into the dam, and here we'll put the boards in to stop the water flowing through.
To control. Yeah.
And then the water will then go through over in here into a pre-filtering system before it goes into the pipeline. There's holes down here, which then goes into this first tank, which has larger gravel. It will go through another hole into the second tank, which has smaller gravel, and then the third tank even smaller, so that before the water goes into the pipeline, it actually has some pre-filtering so it doesn't clog up the pipeline on its 3-kilometer journey.
This is dam number 1 of 2 dams that will be that have been constructed, and we're just waiting for the water tank to cure, and then we can move forward with bringing water to the village. Now, just to my left is something that we call something like a talisman, or it's an offering to the river spirits to allow the snakes and the river to be able to flow in the future, and for good luck for the village. There are a lot of snakes in this area, so they want to make sure with this they'll be protected and the snakes will go a different way. So in order to do that, they have slaughtered a duck and given the offering to the water spirit. I'm now standing at the finished water tank for Thong Lum. You'll see through the panning around of all the work they've done around. And what's unusual about this water tank is that it looks like the technology is improving in the country. And when I say that, in the last clip you would have seen the system where they, with the large stones to filter the smaller stones and the small stones. Here, they've got another one on top of the tank, and it's going to further filter the systems, and it's going to end up going through charcoal, which can be changed as often as they need. If you look down to the left here, that is the water tank itself, and so there's easy access. There's even a ladder inside so that they can clean the water tank as part of the regular maintenance program. So here we have it. This tank is just completing the curing stages. It's all been sanded down and pretty much ready to go.